Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, so I was going to come on video and like do my makeup while I talk to you guys, but honestly I feel like I'd be too distracted to do that while I'm discussing this thing that I want to talk about. So I'm just gonna unravel my twists while I talk so y'all can get the full look of what I'm going for here. So I feel like because the year is coming to an end and everything, a lot of people are like reflecting back and be like, what did I even achieve this year? Especially because it's been such a heavy year, you know, like with everything that's going on, and especially with the whole social media thing. I feel people are looking to what other people are posting a lot more now. I said like that's the only really way of checking in with people nowadays, especially if you can't see them in person. And I feel like that causes a lot of self-doubt in terms of a person's own achievements and where they are in life. And that's just what I want to discuss with you guys today, just like a more of a discussion. You know, if you agree with certain things I'm saying, just let me know in the comments, or just like any opinions you have, be glad to share them with me, please. I'm curious. Sometimes people like they have things and they post things on social media, and people like they want that's what they want or whatever, and you don't know what people had to do to get the stuff that they have, whether it's a house or a car or a degree or just whatever it is, hair, clothes, whatever it is we see and people you want to. Like, you don't know what people had to do in order to get that stuff, how hard they had to work for it. And not just how hard they had to work for it, like, you don't know what people be doing on the slide. Like, you want that for yourself, you don't know what you be asking for sometimes. You be like, I want what they have. Like, bro, do you know how they got that though? Like, just chill. In joining with all of that too, I feel like sometimes people have this mentality that because they're a certain way, like if they're like good, just like a good person or whatever, some things are just gonna happen for them. And that's not how life works. Like, it don't really matter like how good you're being as a person, like good, like wealth and everything like that is not just gonna drop in your lap. You have to work for something. You don't just be smart like that. You have to study, you have to read and stuff like that. Some people, they feel like they're just deserving just because, for whatever their reason is, that's their reason. I'm deserving just because. Yo, these dogs. In terms of this whole feeling deserving thing, like just feeling like you deserve something just because you are who you are. You know how hard you've been working. Like, you know if you've been putting in the work to achieve this thing that you want. And sometimes people don't even be putting in the work or anything like that. They just want it because they see somebody else have it. They didn't know they wanted it before. They want it too. And separate and aside from that, some people, they know the work that is needed in order for them to achieve something, or like that specific thing, but they're not willing to put in the work either. You can't go through life thinking that's how things work. You have to put in the work, and that's just the reality of it. Sometimes person A might put in like this much effort and the results is like this amazing, right? And then the next person, or person B, will put in this much effort and they barely even make it, or they make it nothing. They don't make it at all, and that's fine. And if they have to try again, that's fine. But some things are not for everybody. And separate from that too, some people have to just work harder than others, and that's just the reality. And you shouldn't feel down or bad about that. You understand? You know, if you've been putting in the work to achieve something. Like, sometimes I know like you're in the situation, you're like, but I did this, like, how am I not seeing any results and all of that stuff? Like, why am I like failing at this thing? And sometimes you have to like take a step back and assess like, what am I doing wrong, or what do I need to change? You can't just be doing over the same things, same steps, and just expecting change to happen. And on this topic of like failure too, y'all, my hair, like, do we be looking good? I don't even be paying attention. Back on, like, when I'm talking about failure now, like, I feel like that's such a, like, it's such a touchy thing. Like, I feel like everybody has experienced failure in their life in some way of sorts, whether it's minor or major. Like, everybody's experience or what a person might deem as this big deal might not be a big deal to others, but you know, it's whatever. I feel like failure, the way I look at it now, it doesn't happen by accident. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Well, overall things happen for a reason, and you can't look at failure as this bad thing that happened to you. You understand? You have to choose to switch it around, turn it around, and look at it and be like, you know what can I learn from this? Like, make it into something good. Like, what can I learn from this? What can I do different this time? If it's something you want to try again at, you know. This dog is barking for no damn reason, just barking like an idiot, and it's so annoying right now. But back to what I was saying, like, in terms of the whole failure thing, sometimes things aren't going the way we envisioned, and, you know, we really start to down on ourselves, and you forget all the other accomplishments and everything you have achieved, and it's just like focusing on this one, like, failure. Or I don't even like to use the word failure. I wish there was another word I could use. Lack of achievement. You just haven't reached that point yet where you can be like, okay, yeah, I'm comfortable with where I'm at, you know. Y'all, this dog, oh my god, I wish dogs could go to school so some of them could have sense. Anyways, oh well, actually they can. The thing too, when we're looking at other people and what they have and their accomplishments, people aren't broadcasting their struggles and all of that on the internet. People aren't doing that, and they don't need to do that to make other people feel comfortable either. Like, people should be comfortable sharing their accomplishments and all that without other people having to be jealous of them or bad mind them or wish them bad. Right? The whole point of it is to just like focus on you and focus on yourself. You don't have the same, you might not have the same resources as other people. You might just be in a different time of your life. I always say, like, live, like, we literally have one life, guys. Like, it's from what I know, you feel me? We only have one life, and I feel like you shouldn't live your life being like, it's like some kind of competition, like race with other people. Like, it's okay if you're 22 don't match up to somebody else's 22. Like, maybe what you accomplish at 20, some people will never accomplish until they're like 30. Maybe what you accomplish at 25 some people might not accomplish until they're like, you know, further on, older. Or you have people like be doing hella well at 18, and big up to Uno. I feel like persons in their 20s too, I feel like this is such an important time in life, and I'm probably just saying that because I'm in my 20s, so you know. But I feel like this is a time where you figure out a lot of things, and it's okay if you figure out things a little later than some people. Like, everybody is just at their own level, and you just have to be at yours and just stay in your lane. Like, stop watching what other people are doing, focus on you. Stop putting the negative energy thinking about where you're not at and all of that stuff, and watching other people and where they're at and why you can't be there too. Like, the time you take thinking about all that stuff, you could take that energy and put into something worthwhile, put into something that you could get where you want to be. Speaking of that now, something else that I wanted to touch on. A lot of people, I feel, and like in some aspects I've been like guilty of this too. I feel like a lot of us are guilty of, because some people, like, you might not think something is important necessarily, but it's important to someone else. Maybe you look up to this person, or not even a person in particular, but society overall. Like they deem this thing as important, so like subconsciously you're like, okay, this is important to me, but really it's not. And so you work towards this goal or this thing and whatever, and then when you achieve it, it's like, this is not really what I want to do. And you have to like flip the switch and start all over or do something else. I'll just be touching on everything that I want to talk to you guys about. Next thing I want to talk about is rest, y'all. Like taking rest and breaks in between, like seeking out your opportunities and seeking out your achievements and stuff like that. Because I feel like I learned through university, like rest is so important. Sometimes we're so busy thinking about all the things that we have to get done. Like I have this. I need to get all these things done, and you're not realizing that you need to take a break. And the time, like if you had just taken the time to rest and rejuvenate, you could have gotten all those things done in a shorter time span, and even with like better productivity. Like trust me, rest is so important. And I do mean rest, like rest, not like being lazy and procrastinating, because that's a different something. Feel me? Because some of y'all be taking this resting too far. Like taking a break is not like 2-3 a week. You know, like maybe take a day. And like mental health is so important, y'all. Like it's so important. Sometimes you really have to separate yourself from a situation to like get back into a place where you can be like, okay, I'm good, like I'm ready to get back on this thing, you know. Oh my gosh, I feel like my hair is taking so long for me to finish. Y'all, is it? I don't even like, I'm not even trying to like be gentle with the unraveling, which I should be. I should be like taking my time, but it don't be that serious. Also guys, this is my hair refreshed. Like I just like refreshed the twist that I had from in my previous video. This is not no new hairstyle, it's just a rejuvenation, right? Yeah, maybe I could like get some pins and just be like holla, you know. Maybe I should do that. Don't be lazy, Chris. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's fine, I'm gonna do it. It's just like 4 twists, you know. It's cool, we gonna do it. So guys, in closing, let me get back on track to what I was saying. Just live your life for you, you know. Really focus on what your goal is and the things that you want to achieve, not because other people are doing it or whatever, but because you want that, right? And sometimes it's good to have like people in your corner like supporting you and stuff, but not all the time if you make people know your moves, you feel me? Because sometimes people be low-key hating and you don't know, and they be discouraging you, and you can't see that until it's too late. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. All right, you see this is what we're talking about. All right. Okay guys, finally, okay, finally, I feel like I'm like done now. Damn, like I feel like it took really long for me to unravel these twists, which is not even what usually happens. And I didn't even like, oh my god, I keep finding them. Oh my god. Journal. Okay, let me see if I can give y'all a close up. Hopefully there are no more hidden twists in my hair. Okay. This isn't supposed to be a hair video. I'm gonna try to let that focus real quick. I just want to show you. So this is like the refresh twist from my previous video, right? So I can finally close the video now because my hair is finished. So that's it for this video, guys. So stay blessed, less stressed. All right, don't stop thinking about what other people want and what them have. Focus on what you want and how you're gonna get it. All right, and work towards that. And like, I know it's easy to like not be motivated all the time, but you know what, real talk, you just have to pick yourself up more times and just deal with it. That's life. Deal with it. Okay, that sounds harsh, but I just say go. That's it for this video, guys. Bye. Au revoir. I say bye in French. I don't be remembering nothing from high school. Au revoir. I don't know. Bye, guys.